It's a strange quiet that settles in once the servers go dark, because Gran Turismo Sport was never just a game you played alone. With the online service shut down, a whole layer of the experience has been peeled away. Sport mode is gone now. No daily races, no FIA championships, no rankings ticking up or down after every hard-fought session. Open online lobbies and community meetups have disappeared too, along with the ability to share liveries, photos, and replays with the wider world. The sense of logging in and knowing thousands of other players were doing the same thing at that exact moment, that part has ended. But this isn't a total blackout. A lot of the foundation is still standing. The full offline experience remains intact, including the campaign mode with its driving challenges and events, arcade mode for quick sessions, and local split-screen multiplayer for those rare couch battles. All the cars and tracks are still here. Scapes mode is still available for photo lovers, and the livery editor itself hasn't gone anywhere. Anything you created before is still usable, even if it can't be shared online anymore. Progression now lives entirely offline, with unlocks tied to single-player content rather than online activity. So what we're left with is something quieter, more self-contained, almost reflective. Gran Turismo Sport has shifted from being a living online platform into a preserved snapshot of what it was at its peak. No rotating schedules, no live competition, no constant updates pushing things forward. Just the core experience, frozen in time, waiting to be explored on its own terms. There's a bit of melancholy in that, sure, but there's also something oddly peaceful about it. Once the online noise fades away, the act of driving itself starts to feel different. And honestly, better in some surprising ways. Without the pressure of rankings, penalties, or chasing the meta of whatever car happens to be dominant that week, every lap becomes about feel instead of results. You're free to settle into the rhythm of the car, to listen to the engine note, to sense the weight transfer through corners, and to focus on consistency rather than aggression. There's no hurry, no timer pushing you toward the next scheduled event. It's just you, the machine, and the road. The game also shines more clearly as a simulator when it's not wrapped around competition. The physics model gets the spotlight it deserves. Subtle throttle inputs matter, braking technique actually rewards patience, and mistakes feel instructive instead of punishing. You can experiment without consequences, learn how different drivetrains behave, and appreciate how varied the cars really are when you're not trying to maximize efficiency. Front-engine, rear-drive machines ask different questions than mid-engine cars, and the answers come naturally when you're not rushing to keep up with someone else's pace. Visually and sonically, Gran Turismo Sport still holds its ground, and driving offline lets you soak that in. The lighting transitions, the reflections on bodywork, the way shadows stretch across the track, they all feel more noticeable when you're not distracted by race results or connection issues. Audio cues become more important too. Tire scrub, wind noise, and engine strain all start guiding your inputs. It's a calmer, more immersive experience, almost meditative at times. There's also a renewed sense of mastery that comes from repetition without interruption. You can run lap after lap, refining braking points and corner exits, building muscle memory without being kicked back to menus or matchmaking screens. The game becomes less about proving something to others and more about proving something to yourself. In that way, Gran Turismo Sport feels closer to its roots now. A pure celebration of driving technique, mechanical nuance, and the quiet satisfaction of getting a lap just right. And VR mode really benefits from this shift too. Without online features pulling focus, virtual reality feels like it was always meant to. Intimate, deliberate, and deeply personal. Sitting inside the cockpit in VR emphasizes scale and speed in a way flat screens never quite manage. You notice the depth of the dashboard, the distance to the apex. The way elevation changes subtly affect your perception. It's less about spectacle and more about presence, about truly inhabiting the car. The slower, pressure-free pace makes VR more comfortable and more rewarding as well.